Hello and welcome to the family work. Today is another video in our bathroom renovation. So after the last video, I went ahead and tiled the shower floor. And the reason I did that first is so that the shower walls will kind of cover up the edges. The boss did not want me to cut any stones. So I do have some gaps that will have to be filled in with the grout, of course. One thing I learned though, I don't have one of the extra tiles to show you, but if I had to do this all over again, they didn't line up very well even when you offset. So I ended up having to take a bunch of the rocks off. And if I were to do it all over again, honestly, I would have pulled all the rocks off and not even try to keep them. Because when I first had them set, you could see kind of the line between the tile. And so I ended up kind of taking it off to hide that, to mask that line. And then even though I had the floor completely kind of perfect done, and what I discovered I was doing, I would spend a half hour like doing it, and then my OCD kicked in and I kept pulling more off and redoing it. And after like an hour or two, I'm like, I just got to stop because I'm never going to end fixing all these little small spaces. So I had it kind of perfectly laid off. I took it all off, put the thin set down, and when I went to put the tiles back on, I don't know what happened. It was the same order, same orientation, but nothing was lining up like I had originally. And I was just getting frustrated. I ended up pulling the first tile off like 3 or 4 times and redoing it. Again, if I had to do it all over again, especially a small shower as this is, pull the rocks off and just individually place them there. Our drain didn't quite work out as great as I hoped. It's supposed to be kind of like a hidden drain. Hopefully when the grout's in there, it'll look better. I was trying to disguise it. I just put some sealer enhancer in, or on there, my first coat. I'm letting that dry for a few minutes, then I'll wipe it off and then we'll do another coat. Everything I saw said to do this first before you grout. So I'll put these 2 coats on today, then we'll grout tomorrow, and then we will seal that grout again, and then we'll be ready to do the shower walls. So yeah, I learned a lot. I like the look of the stone, but again, take the time, pull the rocks off, and just set them individually is my tip if you're doing this on your own, or if I ever have to do it again. Alright, well, we'll come back here after we're done and show you what the grout looks like. Alright, well, we got the pebble tile sealed. I did 2 coats of this. It actually did not take much at all, and did a water test on it, and it beat it up really quite nicely. And the grout, I'm using this Remodel, it's over here somewhere. It's got a sealer in it, so I shouldn't have to seal the grout. So I put it on there a little thicker than I had probably anticipated. But I'm letting it set up now before I do my first clean off. And then I kind of created a little problems over there for me. Again, if I were to do this all over again, I would individually place each rock, and that would have made this drain cover a lot easier to do. But we're going to let that sit up a little bit so it's a little firmer, and then I'm going to set this back on there and try to get the grout molded so it'll be a nice fit like a jigsaw puzzle. And then hopefully here in a couple hours after we get all this done, we can start on the shower.